So I've just put you all on mute. If you want to say something, just take yourselves off, no problem. I suspect you probably all know what we're up to today. We've got the 10-minute snatch test. Okay, so quick show of hands. How many of you guys did this last time it was on the program? Anyone? No. So, Ivo, you did?
You mean at home or in the gym?
So it's been on the program on the at-home workouts. It was on about a month ago or so. We did a 10-minute snatch test.
I think I might, but I don't remember.
Okay, fine. No problem. This is a pretty classic kettlebell conditioning test. So 10 minutes on the clock, and it's simply as many one-arm snatches as you can in 10 minutes. So it's that straightforward. You can change your arms whenever you want, however many times you want, but that's it. One movement, 10 minutes, how many reps can you get? So really, really solid test of your conditioning. We've been doing obviously a lot of kettlebell stuff during lockdown, so it's a good way to kind of see what kind of progress you've made with that. What we look at generally as a kind of a gold standard is something like 200 reps, okay? That might be a little bit too much for some of you guys. It might be a bit easy for some of you guys, but there or thereabouts is kind of what we're looking at, which means 20 reps per minute, okay? What I would do generally is maybe 10 on the left arm, 10 on the right arm, and then just keep it going. And if you can, ideally with the snatch test, you're going to be snatching all the way through the 10 minutes. By swapping arms and sometimes by taking a rest overhead, you should give yourself enough time to recover and just to keep on moving. Obviously, you might get to a point where you think, I've got to put the bell down. That's fine. Just try and pick it back up as quickly as you can. And if you can, have your mind in that place where you're like, okay, I'm going to try and hold on to the kettlebell for 10 minutes if I can, and just keep moving, swap arms whenever I get tired, just keep counting and aiming for about 20 reps per minute.
Are these hang snatches or from the ground?
Yeah, so if you've got a dumbbell, we're going to go from the floor, full snatches. If you've got a kettlebell, through the legs. So kettlebell snatch is actually technically a hang snatch. It goes through the legs. But if you've got a dumbbell all the way from the floor, because that's a little bit better with the dumbbell. Okay, everyone happy with that? Yeah, cool. So obviously it's a fairly short workout. So what we're going to do is just a little bit of a flow. So a little flow just to get you guys moving. Then we'll do some specific warm up for the snatch. Then we'll get into it, and then we'll have time for a bit of a stretch. And the whole session is probably not going to run much more than about 40 minutes. So it's a little bit quicker today, but we will spend a bit of time moving first. Okay, so first things first, just find a little bit of space and let's go through a little bit of a flow. So start just by reaching up. Put a bit of space into your spine. Decompress from the morning's work. Let's lean left. And then let's lean over to the right, feeling that stretch on the left side of your body. Let's lean back, as if you're trying to reach to a wall behind you. And then let's slowly curl down to the ground. So chin to your chest, round your upper back, mid back, lower back, slowly, slowly, all the way to the ground. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. And we're just going to spend a few breaths time down here. So just breathing through your nose. And every time you breathe out, just see if you can fold a bit further towards your legs. Okay, from there, walk your hands out. Bring yourself into a downward dog position. So arms and legs straight. Make sure your hips are high, pushing back. Pushing your heels down towards the ground as well. Make sure your shoulders are active. We'll just spend a few seconds here too. Okay, from there, drop your knees down. We're going to move into a puppy dog position. So hips on top of your knees, hands out in front of you, and then just pushing your chest, pushing your chin down towards the ground. Spend a bit of time here, and then we're going to start moving side to side. So for now, just static, pushing down, feeling that stretch in your shoulders and your upper back. And now we're going to start to move side to side. So push your left side down. And now push your right side down. And we'll do that 5 times. So left side. Right side. Left side. Right side, that's 3. Let's do 2 more. Left side. Right side. And then last time, left side. Right side. Okay, move your hands back. Let's go back to downward dog. And then we're going to step the right foot up into a nice long lunge. Start with the chest up, nice vertical position. Just pushing that back hip down towards the ground. Okay, so we're looking for that stretch here in the hip flexor on your left side. Still breathing nice and easy. Try to breathe through your nose. Every time you breathe out, just relax a bit more and push a bit further. Then what we're going to do is just take the hands, going to reach up, just increase that stretch a bit, and then just lean slightly to your right, and you might feel a bit of a stretch into your stomach. Then take the forearms, we're going to reach them down towards the ground. Start opening up this front hip. Few breaths, just trying to work a bit deeper into that position. And then we're going to do a few rotations. So leave your left hand on the ground. Going to rotate with the right hand, looking up towards your right hand as far as you can go. And then take your right elbow, you reach it down to the ground by that right foot, and then rotate again. Just trying to open up your upper back here. And again. And one more time. Okay, then from there, just sit back, find a half front split position so that front leg is relatively straight now. And just allowing your torso to fold towards your right knee, so we're stretching off the hamstring. And you can move around here, so side to side. You can fold a bit further in, then pull yourself back. Okay, get your hands back down. Just going to transition through downward dog and then bring the left foot up again into that lunge. We'll start again in this high lunge. So keep that chest up tall, squeeze your butt, push your hip down towards the ground. Good stretch in the hip flexor. Okay, let's take the hands up. So you reach up and then just lean slightly to your left. You might feel that stretch into your stomach, into your sternum major. And then take the forearms and let's reach down towards the ground. Work into this front hip now. Nice easy breath through the nose. Okay, then let's rotate. So leave your right hand down. Rotate with the left hand, looking up towards your left hand as far as you can go. Nice rotation through your upper back. Then take that left elbow, reach it down to the ground, and repeat. We'll do this 4 times. So that's 2. Reach down, and rotate. And last one, reach down, and rotate. Okay, and then from there, let's sit back, straighten out that front leg, and into your half front split. Moving your weight around, however feels kind of natural, side to side a bit. You can move down and up. So you might just move to where you feel the most tension and then just come off slightly. That front leg is straight, but doesn't need to be locked out. Soft knee is fine. Okay, hands go back to downward dog. And start to walk your hands back to your toes. And then slowly curl your way back up. Excellent, guys, well done. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is work a little bit on the hip hinging mechanics before we get into some specific stuff with the kettlebell, because as you guys know, the kettlebell snatch is a hip hinge, hip extension. Okay, so we're going to work on that a little bit. So first thing, it's just a very basic hip hinge. You stand with your feet underneath your hips. Imagine your hands on your hips here. You're just going to push back and then push forward and squeeze your butt. Okay, push back, push forward. Keep your back strong and flat. Just think about sliding your hips back and then driving them forward. Squeeze your butt, just to remind yourself that it's your butt that does that work. Okay, let's work through 10 reps there. Nice, guys. Big, strong chest, flat back, hips go back, hips come forward. Excellent. All right, 10 reps there. The next thing we're going to do, 10 more hip hinges, but this time just playing a bit with the angle. So we're going to go back diagonally. So as I go back this time, my hips are not just going to go straight back. They're going to go back into the left. Okay. And then we're going to go back into the right. Your back is still going to stay straight, but you're just reaching a slightly different direction. Okay. Instead of going back to 6 o'clock, you're going back to 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Okay. Still going to keep that back good and flat. 5 reps each side, so 10 reps in total. Slightly different stretch. You may not be able to go quite so far with that one. Cool. All right, last thing before we pick up the bells, we're just going to practice the hip and knee extension that you're going to use for the kettlebell snatch, because sometimes this gets a little bit lost in translation. So you guys know what the swing looks like. You got the hip hinge and the hip extension. I just want you to work on that, okay, but without the bell. And what I want you to work on is really figuring out a good, aggressive, explosive extension with the hip and with the knees. Okay, so you're going to sit back, punch, sit back, punch. Again, I want you to work on that kind of timing and explosiveness, squeezing your butt, squeezing your quads really aggressively at the same time. Hips go back, punch. Hips go back, punch. Okay, give that a go, guys. Try 10 of those. It's just about coordination, timing, and using the right muscles. It's the butt and the quads together really fast. Excellent, guys, good. All right, so now we are ready to pick up the bell. So go ahead and grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell, whatever you've got. Okay, and we're going to start swinging. So we're going to do 10 swings on each side. So exactly the same as what we just did. The bell goes between your legs, sit the hips back, punch, back, punch. Okay, so just go through 10 reps on each side, still working on that timing, working on the aggressiveness of that extension. Nice, guys, good. Butt, quads, punch at the same time. Okay, nice. Next thing we're going to do is just start to work a bit on the transition, because sometimes people end up doing a snatch as just literally a swing all the way around. You don't really want to do that. It's not super efficient. You want to be moving more through a vertical line. So what we're going to do now is a swing and a high elbow, just to get you starting to think about that transition. Okay, so it looks like this. You're going to hinge, extend, high elbow. And this one, again, is all about the timing. I want you to make sure you get that extension in your hips before you're pulling with the arms. Okay, so you can try just 5 each side on this one. Extend, and then the elbow. Make sure you get that extension first, guys. It looks like all of you are outside. This is going to be a real nice sweaty one outside. All right, guys, good.
Just a quick one, Tom. I've only got...
Okay, so now let's look at the full movement. So let's try 5 kettlebell snatches on each side. So you're going to go swing, extend, high elbow, punch. I'll show you a few reps. Okay, so you're still getting that really nice extension, but the bell should be traveling close to a vertical line. All right, guys, give it a go. 5 reps each side. And actually, rate the dumbbells. I can see a few of you have dumbbells. I've changed my mind. Just we'll make it a hang dumbbell snatch, because that's just what we're doing with the kettlebell too. Okay, so hang dumbbell snatch, hang kettlebell snatch, both. Good work, team. When you've done 5 each side, you can take a little rest. Awesome. Okay, so a couple things I just want to show you. Then we're going to do a bit of a warm up just to get the heart rate up a little bit. And then we're going to get into it. So 2 things to show you. One is just a basic thing of, if you need to rest, try to rest overhead. Okay, that should be a fairly comfortable position to take a breath and then come back down. And I do really recommend that you guys try to think about the rhythm of your breathing right from the beginning. So think about, when I did this last time, I was, let me get this right, the right way around. Breathing out as the bell came back in, and then breathing in as the bell went back up. Okay, figure it out however you want, but that worked really well for me. But if you can just time your breathing with the reps, that's going to help you a lot just to control things. The second thing is to think about how you're going to transition from one arm to the other arm. We've got a question. Ah.
Yeah, I've only got.
Yeah. Do double.
Yeah, cool.
Oosh, that's going to be nasty. Yes, the other thing is how to transition from arm to arm, because ideally I want you guys to keep the bell going. Probably most of you know this already, but the way to do it, if you can, as you come down, is just to hit the swing. You do a mini swing and then transition to the other side. Okay, so just a mini swing, pop, change hands. Okay, what we're going to do now as a bit of a warm up, we're going to go 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 minutes of kettlebell snatches. So you're going to do 20 seconds of snatch on the left arm, 20 seconds of snatches on the right arm, rest 20 seconds, repeat 3 times. Okay, this is just to bring the heart rate up and also to give you an idea of what kind of rep numbers you might be able to aim for. Okay, so grab your kettlebell. We're going to get straight into that. See if you can figure out your rhythm, see if you can figure out your breathing during the warm up, and then you'll be good to go. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. 20 seconds on the left arm, 20 seconds on the right arm, 20 seconds rest. And for you, Carl, maybe you just get 20 seconds, you just take a little mini rest, and then you pick them both back up. That's 20 seconds. Let's swap sides. Think about that breathing, guys. And rest. Nice, team. Good. 20 seconds to rest. Bells go down.
Can you say the breathing again, Tom?
Sorry?
Can you say the breathing again?
Yeah, let's start the next one. I'll describe it as you go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, so when I did this, I was breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up, which is possibly the opposite way around to what you might expect. Okay, and that's 20 seconds. But it kind of just works better because you have that pause at the top, which allows you just to keep on filling your lungs if you want to. But try that. If it doesn't feel good, by all means, try something else instead. And that's 40 seconds. Good stuff. 20 seconds to rest. Yeah, so it would be down, in, out, in. All right, last one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Looking good, guys. And swap sides. I know I'm always talking about this breathing stuff, and it may sound to you like it doesn't make a difference, but it really does make a difference. And it's not just about getting air in, it's about making sure you don't blow off too much carbon dioxide. And that's time. Good stuff, guys. You blow off too much carbon dioxide, your blood vessels constrict and you can't deliver the oxygen. Okay, that's why when people are going like during a workout, it's not going to help them. So just remember that if you can. All right, so take a minute. Get yourselves recovered. Breathe a little bit. We'll take 2 minutes of rest. Just let the heart rate come down a bit again. And then we'll get cracking. So before you start, team, have in mind your target, very specific target of how many reps you want to make each minute. Decide how you're going to break it up, whether you're going to go, left side for half the minute, then right side for half a minute, or if you want to transition more than that or less than that, decide how you're going to breathe as well. So 3 things to decide, commit to those things and stick with them as long as you possibly can. Obviously at a certain point, sometimes the plan goes out the window, but it's good to at least start with the plan and go as far as you can with it. We're going to start in about 60 seconds. And then just remember, you know, it's just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of work, so you might as well make it count. If you want to put your own music on, obviously put your own music on, put some tunes on, that might help you today. Okay, about 30 seconds, guys. Just go over those targets in your head. Remind yourself of what you're intending to do. 15 seconds. Okay, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. 10 minutes, guys. Targets in mind. Let's get after it. And I'll remind you each minute so you know where you're at. But that's it, yeah, you little pause on top, you take the breath there. If you need to recover, you pause with the bell overhead. Try and keep a hold of that bell all the way through. Nice Damien, nice Carl, nice Nick. Good work, Evo. Good work, Andreas. Okay, you're 1 minute down. Are you on track? Looking good, guys. I'm liking the rhythm. Steady pace, controlled. You don't need to rush out the gate with this one. It's going to catch up with you either way. Let's go, Andreas. Yeah, buddy. And that's 2 minutes, guys. Nice work. And that's 3 minutes, guys. Back on it, Andreas. Let's go, Carl. Let's go, Damien. Remember, it's just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. Go on, Nick. Nice work with that giant dumbbell. That's it, Evo. Give yourself a breath. Let's get hands back on. Let's go, Andreas. Hands back on, buddy. 4 minutes down. Nice, guys. I see I can start to see the grimacing. That's what we want to see. Even as it starts to get hard, try to control your breathing. Nice, Andreas. There you go, mate. Big pop. Use those hips. Great work, Carl. Looking really smooth, man. All right, team, that's 5 minutes, halfway. Nice, Damien. Go on, mate. Take a breath. Let's go. Yes, Evo. Easy, mate. All right, let's keep it up now, guys. 6 minutes down, so you got 4 to go. This is the real business end now. It's going to start to get hard. Stay strong. Got to be mentally strong. Keep grinding. Just think about that next rep. Yes, Nick. Yes, Eva. Nice, Andreas. Let's go, Carl. Let's go, Damien. Yes, guys. 7 minutes down. Just 3 to go. Let's pick it up. Go on, Nick. Let's go, Damien. You got this, buddy. Let's go, Carl. Back on it. Big breath, Andreas. Pick it back up. All right, team. We're coming into the final 2 minutes. Two minutes to go. Come on. It's going to hurt, but it's only 2 minutes. All right, last 60 seconds, guys. Let's go. Come on. 1 more minute, team. Pick it up. Let's go, Andreas. Keep breathing. Stay focused. We're almost there. You don't need to put the bell down now. You got 30 seconds. Grit your teeth. Let's go. Yes, Andreas. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Carl. 25 seconds, guys. Nice, Evo. Go on, Nick. 15 seconds. And 10 seconds. Come on. And that's time. Nice work, team. Awesome. Ouch. Well done, everyone. Great effort. Look like you all worked super hard there. Take a second, chill out, catch your breath. Stick your score in the chat if when you're ready. How was that? 2:14. Nice, Nick. Good effort. Nice, Carl. Tough for you with 2 bells, man. That's hard work. Nice, Evo. Solid. Nice, Damien. Andreas, how did you go?
About 120. I was worried my hand was going to rip, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's
That
tough.
was the biggest issue.
Yeah, I
So,
get when I do kettlebell snatches, like my right hand is fine, but quite often my left hand feels like it's right on the edge of tearing like every rep, and it's quite
yeah, mine was the right.
yeah, it's hard to keep on pushing when you feel like every rep you might just slip a bit too much and then tear it. And
Yeah, especially I'm no chalk here, so.
that too, yeah. The tear you get with a kettlebell snatch is like right in the meat of your horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, I think I need to find some heavier stuff. I'm
That's,
doing with 16, but I feel like I'll go heavier.
mate, it's still good. It's still a lot of reps, still doing good work. So something heavier is probably going to be useful, but that's still a good work for you. All right, guys, let's do a quick stretch, and then I'll let you guys. If you need to go, obviously you can head off. Try to make sure you do a stretch later. Remember, 6 p.m. there is a stretching class. You guys can join.
Do you think it's 1:30?
Sorry?
Why don't you go now? Oh.
It's 1:12 right now. Don't worry, man. Let's do a little stretch. If you need to go, you can go, no problem. It's always good to do a stretch if you can. Let's start back in that puppy dog position where we were a minute ago. Okay, so hands out in front of you, just allow your chest to go down to the ground. And we'll spend about a minute there, guys. Okay. From there, just turn around and lie on your back. Do some nice, easy stretches for the hips. So first of all, let's just take the left knee up and across, or just release that lower back a bit. Try and keep your left shoulder on the ground. Just pulling that left knee down towards the ground. Bit of a nice rotational stretch for your lower back. What a gorgeous day. I would imagine that would have been a tough, tough workout in the sun. It's hard enough coaching in the sun. Okay, let's swap sides. So bring your right knee up to your hips and then across. The same thing, try and keep your right shoulder on the ground. Okay, back to the center, and now we're going to stretch off the left hamstring. So take your left leg, left foot up above you, hands just behind the knee, and we're going to hang out here for a minute. Okay, so try to make sure you're lying down. Don't curl your body up to try and pull back further. We don't need a crazy stretch here, just a gentle stretch in the hamstring, and your leg doesn't need to be all the way straight. Ten more seconds. Okay, swapping to the right side. And see if you can go back to your breathing now. Focus on your breathing. Close your mouth. And just breathe through the nose. Okay, last stretch of the day. Take your left foot over the right knee, and then just pull that right knee in towards your chest. So we stretch off the glutes, your left butt cheek. Hold this for about a minute as well. Okay, right side. Okay. Awesome. Great to see you all. Thanks so much for coming. Have a nice Thursday. See you guys later.
Thanks, Tom.
Cheers, Tom.
See you
That's
guys.
all. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye.